We're going to take a deep dive into the Browns training camp, Browns rookie training camp. And it all starts, right? It starts at the top. They always tell you it starts with leadership. It starts at the top. And right out top, we go to Kevin Stefanski and see how he's acclimating some of these rookies right here on the Ultimate Brown Show.
Feel good? When's the last time you put a helmet on? Is that crazy?
No.
Ready to roll? Everything making sense?
Yes.
Good. You traded in the suit and tie for a jersey? Okay. What's going on? You ready to roll? Yeah, I know who you are. I know who you are. All right, JP. Better.
Run. Right. Good.
Now, Roy. You guys got to widen out. Ashton, play right tackle. Show them how close to tackle. Back up, guys. Back up.
Off the ball. Make sure you're off the ball.
Let's get that ball. You got that ball so high.
Yeah.
Let's get it out in his belly like it's a real run. All right, that was just like out here. All right, we got to sell that thing. Go easy on Kyle. He's got prom tonight. Go easy on Kyle. Can't mess up that face for prom. Go easy on him. Good. Oh, no. Get the hand a little bit lower, right? Want that hand in here. Does that make sense, fellas? This hand's our presence, right? We're helping out our buddy with this hand. Our eyes are outside, ready to strike, right? A little bit closer and a little bit further outside because you don't want to be right on his foot where he can step on you. So give yourself a little bit of room and make sure I can touch you. Hey, Chris, you're not backing up. Okay, your heels are on the back end of that cliff. Everything's gonna be forward. Okay, because you got a punter back here. Okay, so move forward. I see it, JC. First guy, I like it. This is the greatest team game there is. Sport of football. It's the best. Okay, you can't play this game alone. There's other sports that you can go play alone, individual sports. That's not football. So what's most important to us is the team. So when I say team on three, you guys are gonna clap. You're not gonna say team, okay? Because we don't have to say what we're about, okay? It's just that sound that you have in football. When you break the huddle, what you're saying to the team across from you, you're saying, hey, I'm together with my teammates. All right, we're one as a team. Does that make sense? Team on three. 1, 2, 3. With your coaches, fellas.
Hey, listen, I love that, man. Listen, as a former football player, never played at the highest level, did play Division I football. I can almost get goosebumps just by looking at that, man, because it's that chill that you get where you want to understand that this is the best. This is the best of what sports can offer you right in here. It gives me butterflies to think about going out tackling people. It's the first day of school, almost, right? You got your new shoes on, you got your new book bag and your pencils and all that good stuff that you bring to the table. And your mom got your best outfit on. You know what I'm saying? You got that fresh cut. You ready to go. You in a new class. You don't know the people for this year, but there's always that optimism that you're going to find your buddy. You're going to find your next best friend. You're going to have a great teacher. And each school year brings just so much promise. And every single year that you go to school, it's that feeling of newness. But at the same time, you're renewing something because you've been to school before, but it's just a new experience. And the first time you walk into that classroom and you look around and you got your name tag on your desk and it's just it gives you those chills. And when you talk about football, it's the same thing. These guys have been playing football for their whole lives, but you can tell that rookie minicamp brings something to you, because a lot of people say, this don't count for nothing. You're not gonna find out nothing about nobody. But I love the fact that they give you the behind the scenes. And shout out to the Browns for and that record and that content is courtesy of the Browns. We appreciate you guys over there. It's a great look to see how Coach Stefanski really breaks things down, how Coach Stefanski takes the small little time out of his day to go teach a guy how to back up and backpedal on punt team, how he's taking time not only with the punt team and special teams. He's over with the defensive line. He's over here with the receivers. He's over there showing the quarterback, hey, listen, that was a placebo fake. We want you to fake that like with some purpose. We want that to be in the belly of the running back. So they got to respect that. So it's always good to see the coaches teaching those fundamentals and out there with those guys. And for me, it really gives you an idea of what goes down with a successful organization and how important it is to teach the fundamentals. How important to teach every single person and give them that time and that direction, because what he's telling them now is when the vets come in, and I can guarantee they're telling them this, guys, all these reps, make sure you cherish them. Make sure those reps are perfect. And when your coach is giving you that one-on-one coaching, soak all that up. Make sure you take all them notes, because guess what? When these vets come in here, you're not going to be getting reps. And when we put you in the fire, we expect you to know what you're doing. We expect you to be able to hit the ground running. We expect you to be able to execute. We don't got time to be reteaching that. You got to watch the guy in front of you, and then you got to perform. And if you want to make this team, that's what you have to do as young guys. So, I love the fact that I'm getting a chance to see that and see how coaches putting down the blueprint and the foundation to what the Cleveland Browns want to be. And I also like, I know you guys, and maybe you caught it. The one guy says, he's talking to coach. He's like, and coach is like, no, I know who you is. Come on now. I watch film. You here because I like what you was doing at East Carolina, Tennessee Tech. I like that. So, the great part about it is he's treating everybody like a man. He's not discarding you. Talk about you don't count, you don't matter. He's doing a good job of going through, getting everybody organized and touching base with all these guys and letting them know, hey, you're welcome here. This is why we want you here. Hey, no guarantees you're going to make this squad, but I respect you as a man and what you put on the field with that. So when you look at the minicamp, we got some, I think it all starts, it really starts with Coach Stefanski. I think it starts with what he's trying to do. And there's some guys out there that undoubtedly are going to have to make some plays for you. You're not, and I talk about this all the time, injuries. Like people say, oh, injuries, we banged up. NBA finals is going on right now. And not finals, but NBA playoffs is going on right now. And one of the things I keep hearing is, oh, but so-and-so is hurt. Oh, but we got people out and we're not at 100%. And I be hearing this from, and I like what the real vets and the real guys that played in the trenches do. There's no excuses. You're never healthy. The second you step on a football field, when you're 6 or 7 years old, you are never 100% healthy ever again. It's part of the game. It's part of what you do. And you know how you mitigate injuries? Recruiting, scouting, and development. Because those who recruit, those who scout, those who develop don't have to sit around and make excuses about injury on their front lines. Your frontline guys are not going to end. No team ends the year at 100% health. No team starts the year at 100% health. So when you get in those battles, just remember, it ain't about, whether your guys are hurt. Your job is to develop the whole roster, to develop backups, to develop people that can come in a platoon and get the job done. And if you can't do that, that's an indictment on your scouting. That's an indictment on your training. And that's an indictment on your coaching. You don't get to just say people are injured and then tank the season. And so I think that this is where we're at. And I think this is what we need to understand as the Cleveland Browns. We are at a different level of the game. We're at a different level at building our house. We have the foundations. We tore it to the studs. We are at a different place now. We got the basement. The basement is good. The roof is solid. That's brand new. You got good, you've weatherized your place. You got the aluminum siding on your house. You got good solid windows that's going to keep your insulation in, whether that's your heat or your cooling. You've renovated. You got nice floors. You've done everything. You got hardwood floors that treated. Everything's good. You just worried about the little, you doing gardens and mulch and, hey, maybe you want to throw a fence up or maybe you want to do a fire pit in the back. That's where we're at. The Cleveland Browns got their house built. They're just looking for little different pieces and accent pieces to make your life livable and better and more enjoyable in your home. Maybe I want a swimming pool. I don't know. Maybe I want to throw that up, right? And those where you're going to find in this training camp. And you might find a defensive tackle that can rush and a receiver that can maybe go over the middle and a couple other guys that can help you during the season.